Hello again. Hey, you think that the folks from Mexico, the Hispanics, you think they sort of got really screwed by this administration? You remember when Obama wanted their votes? He was all gung-ho on bringing them into the country. Huh? You remember that? Huh? You remember that? Well, I just took a look at an article. It's on government executive. And I'm going to attach a link. You'll see the Honorable Jay Johnson. Hey, does he look like a muzzy to you? I mean, to me, he looks like a muzzy. But anyway, the title, Homeland Security Launches New Crackdown on Illegal Immigrants. Huh? Following through on a plan leaked to the press before Christmas, the Homeland Security Department on Monday announced that its Immigration and Customs Enforcement Bureau this weekend began raids as part of concerted nationwide enforcement operations to take into custody and return at greater rate adults who entered this country illegally with children, Secretary Jay Johnson announced. So let me understand this. He's letting murderers out of prison. He's pardoned, 95 prisoners. A number of them were lifers. Some were murderers. Most of them were involved in drug distribution. He's returning them to the streets. But now they're going after Hispanics with kids that came here illegally. The move, politically dicey during an election campaign, dicey is an understatement, with immigration as the top issue, forms part of the Obama administration's response to the surge during the spring and summer of 2014 of unaccompanied children across the U.S. southern border from Mexico, Guatemala, Honduras, and El Salvador. Okay, so now these kids, they're all integrated in schools. You've got 15-year-old kids in grade 3 because they didn't learn the ABCs when they were in Honduras, Guatemala, El Salvador, Mexico. Though many of them were fleeing political violence and weak economies, their arrival brought criticism of the administration's effectiveness in border security from many Republican governors and members of Congress. Okay, so let me understand this. We know that Obama's bringing in who knows how many thousands of Syrian refugees. So now they're trying to make it look like they're worried about illegals coming here from Honduras, from Guatemala. Huh? Johnson stressed that the United States must enforce laws in accordance with their priorities and secure our borders. Hey, Johnson, Obama's flying them in from what we've been told on UPS airplanes. Huh? I mean, what are you talking about? You must enforce the laws in accordance with these priorities. What's the priority? To bring in Syrian refugees, right? Or are you building his militia? I don't know. I mean, this whole thing's crazy. But again, I think Hispanics got screwed. A lot of them voted for this jackass because they thought that he was pro-Hispanic immigration. Well, they're finding out that isn't the case. But you know what I think the other underlying reason for all this is? They got to make room for the muzzies. I mean, you got to make room. Anyway, I'll attach the link. There's a lot more that you might want to sort of gaze at. But there's no doubt in my mind that Hispanics got screwed, as did everyone else, ever since this freak with his transsexual stole the Oval Office. You think not? You're not thinking.